Thank you for joining me for my first podcast. I appreciate your presence. It is going to rain and I am at the park, but it shouldn't affect us. Do you want to know why? Because I have a microphone now. I have a microphone and I just got it today. There might be other clips in this video of when I first got it because this is me recording myself for my podcast for like the eighth time. And this time I actually have bullet points. So I hope that it ends up going well. But today today I'm going to be talking because as much as I would love to hear your voice, just send me your platform then because platform. Does anyone else think of like the movie The Platform? Did you ever watch that? It was like very popular in like 2020, 2021. I'm trying to think if I ever finished it because I don't remember the end. But that movie is, I'm not really a horror movie person, so it wasn't great. Definitely like more of a psychological trickery mind fuck. So I do recommend watching it because it is kind of like an intense idea, and I am one for creative ideas. So it was on Netflix. I don't know if it's a Netflix original, but I recommend it. And then also, if anybody walks by, I'm going to not shut off the camera as exposure therapy because I don't know anyone at this park. There's only like fucking 6 cars here. It's about to rain. So nobody really should be bothering me anyway. But today I'm going to be talking about growing into a young woman and what that means as someone who is 20 years old. Yes, I am 20 years old. My birthday's in January, so I've been 20 for a couple of months, about half a year now. So I'm halfway through it. Um, and I'm loving it so far. I really lucked out in getting my own apartment with a roommate, and me and my roommate get along great. Um, Something I said in like the last clip that I did when I was talking about my roommate. I don't know how much advice you're willing to take from me. Hopefully, not a lot. I am not a therapist, although I do think I have some better ideas than they do. I didn't mean that. I'm just joking. Anyway, but I do believe that moving in with a roommate who maybe isn't your best friend, but is like a close friend of yours and not someone that you necessarily hang out with all the time, I think that's the best way to handle your first roommate. Obviously people have like college roommates. I didn't go to college, so I didn't experience that. And I just grew up in a house where I never felt like I was comfortable. So in making and getting my own first apartment, I was very adamant about making myself feel at home. And my roommate feels the same way about her circumstances. So it was really a great way for us to get together and kind of make our own home within the same walls. Um, so yeah, I recommend definitely not your best friend. Don't move in with your best friend. Move. I have to stop saying. That's also something I'm working on. So these videos aren't just like I'll get better. However, it is important to have a roommate that you are friends with, but not best friends with. You guys can like grow into being best friends. I think that's cool, but maybe not immediately being best friends. So, growing into being a young woman, I have my own apartment, so that's phenomenal, and I'm growing into being comfortable there and doing the best for myself as much as I can. It's very challenging when I deal with issues like OCD and anxiety and depression and being just on the spectrum in general is definitely a challenge. Not one I thought I would be dealing with alone, but I'm not fully alone. I have a wonderful support system, and by that I mean one person. One person who's there at my beck and call at any moment, and he's lovely. And he has helped me deal with a lot of problems on my own by being there, by also helping me give myself the skills to handle them on my own more properly. Because it's important to be able to deal with your issues alone if you are in a relationship, because the relationship is not you taking care of each other, but rather you taking care of yourself for the sake of the other one. Because you both care about each other, you both love each other, you both want to see each other succeed. It's really important to know that you're in the right headspace, you know? So growing into being a young woman, it took me so many years of trying to figure out what's going on in here. What's going on up here, and what am I seeing, and is that changing my perception of things, and what is the world around me thinking, and what am I thinking, and how do I fit into this said world? And the answer is I don't know. I don't know all the answers. I don't know how I fit into the world yet. I don't know how my brain conceptualizes the world around me. I don't know. Okay? I'm growing, and I'm growing into being a young woman. And half of the process of growing is admitting the fact that you have no idea what the fuck is going on, but doing what you can to make it make sense. Because a lot of my time is spent alone, and I love that time for myself. Granted, has a lot of it been being spent watching YouTube? Yeah. Yeah, shockingly amount. I used to be more of like a TV show person. Like HBO Max has my heart. If you haven't seen Hacks, check it out. And a lot of other shows. I don't know why Hacks was the first one I said. It's not like it's a, anyway. I'm not gonna go into my TV shows. I definitely could. Maybe I should. Maybe I should go over my. Okay, okay. Maybe another time. Maybe another time. I love my TV shows. But yeah, I've been watching more YouTube. So maybe that's rekindling my journey of wanting to start a YouTube channel. Who knows? Maybe it's fate. Maybe it's fate. I love recording videos. I always have ever since I was younger. There are these two kids on fucking electric bikes. Whatever happened to a regular bike? I think we should invest in those. And I think having a YouTube channel is not for me, it's not about oh, who's watching, oh, who's doing this, who's doing that. I want to be cool for myself. I want to document myself. Even if in the future I can't watch these videos, I'm sure there's some time out there in the future where I will just be like so like needing this nostalgia and needing oh the beginning of my YouTube channel, you know? And I think that'd be so cool. And I don't have any other platforms on Instagram or Facebook or what TikTok. Okay, I hate TikTok. Sorry TikTok. My eye's twitching. Do you see that? Anyway, I don't have TikTok. I don't have any of that. I have Pinterest. I love Pinterest. Pinterest is amazing. A lot of my creativity is inspired by posts I see on Pinterest. Not everything, obviously, because I live in my own little brain all the time. But yeah, anyway, so the reason I started the channel is because I've always wanted to, ever since I was a young little bean. And I thought that maybe doing things that I loved to do when I was younger, doing them as an adult would be healing and help me to grow as a young woman and maybe find what I like as a woman instead of as a child. Or I'll just like the things I liked as a child. I'm okay with that. Like literally whichever as long as I'm happy. That is the big point. So as long as I'm doing what I love. Which is a big part of growing up is like growing into the person not necessarily you are because you are who you are now, but like more of the older version of yourself. But I do a lot of hobbies that little me would love. Like, I mean, my work is revolved around fucking art and painting and drawing. So that's just incredible on its own. And teaching. So, I mean, I'm happy about that one. I'm very happy about that one. So thrilled. I mean, younger me, I always wanted to teach. I always wanted to do art. I always wanted to do this. I always wanted to do that. And I'm doing it. And I'm doing it. And it's so crazy. And I might be doing it in the stupidest, most mediocre, most impossible way. Not impossible, most uneasy way possible, but I'm doing it. And I think that that's the biggest kudos to me because this channel, like, oh, it's like, oh, like, oh, it's embarrassing, or oh, it's this, oh, it's that. And it's like, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is all those things, but I wanted to do it, so there must be something inside me that wanted to do it. So I'm doing it, and I'm clearly happy about it. Like I can't stop smiling thinking about me having a YouTube channel where there's like multiple videos that people could go back and watch. Like me being the people, you know? And it's like the people that are close to me don't even have to know because it's not like I'd be posting it on my Instagram and I don't have that. So if you found my YouTube channel, you're hunting for me or it just popped up. And no one in my family really watches YouTube except my dad. And I don't think that I think if he saw a video of me, he wouldn't click on it. Sorry, Dad. But yeah, and my mom doesn't go on YouTube. Like they would really, and like it's not even under my full name. So that point of embarrassment is beyond me. And I'm not trying to, get $1 million from a brand deal or do a brand deal. Like maybe somewhere down the line, maybe, but not now. No, and it would have to be a brand I actually side with. So, like, I really care about myself. Oh, she's selfish. Yeah, I mean, I care about other people, obviously, but I care about myself and I care about keeping me happy because no one else is going to do that. No one else is going to walk into the room and say, Summer, what do you want to do today to make yourself happy? So I ask myself. And today it was buying this microphone. Ah! I know. But on the other hand, I have not eaten anything today. I have not eaten much, and it is. Oh, okay. It's only 1:30. Oh, we're fine. Oh, we're fine. I did try to eat something, and it just did not go over well. Um, but yeah, it's just important to take care of yourself, even if it's doesn't really look like you are taking care of yourself. Obviously, I'm gonna eat something later today. It's just a matter of what, when, and how, and when and how. And I gotta go to the grocery store, and there's just a lot of factors. But I will do it, and that is the important part. And I will eat something good. Because it's all about how you speak to yourself. It's all about how you perceive yourself in the world. So if you like walk into a grocery store and you're like, I'm so embarrassed, I'm so ashamed, I don't want anyone to look at me, then there's gonna be an incident where someone's fucking talking to you and you don't want to be there. But if you go in there thinking, oh, I'm amazing, like if someone wants to talk to me, they could, but like, it is what it is. Chances are no one's gonna fucking talk to you, okay? Um, this is just my experience. So I just try, I like, I don't go to the grocery store looking like a bum. Well, like I'm not gonna wear my fucking home clothes, and when I say home clothes, I mean like an oversized t-shirt and shorts that my ass is hanging out of. Like I'm not gonna wear that in public. It's not who I am. But I will wear something that's completely comfortable. I'm not saying be uncomfortable when you like when you get up and get dressed. Like I'm saying be comfortable. Like I am currently in this like little tank top. It's not a tank top. I just fully lied to you. It's like a little little turt. It's a little t-shirt that I got from Hollister maybe in 2022. And I love it. I love it. It's not a real band, which is also great because nobody knows the band, so no one's gonna ask me, "Oh my god, do you know 3 songs about the band?" Because I don't, because it's not a real band. Anyway, July 10th. And then I'm wearing my little black. Man, it's not little. Like I'm wearing my long maxi black skirt that I love oh so dearly, and it's so fucking comfortable. Also just got clean clothes. I just did my laundry. So that's I'm also getting off on that because I did my laundry. And I gotta quit looking at me in the camera, although I think I'm very pretty. Um, but all right, moving on. So growing into being the young woman you are or meant to be or whatever, growing into being a young woman. And how that correlates with having a significant other. Quite crazy. I never thought that I would. Well, let's not say that. I never thought that. I thought that I'd be married by this time. Okay, don't believe that. I'm not, and I'm so happy about it. I don't know if I ever want to get married. I mean, it would be nice, but like, if it doesn't happen, oh no, oh no, like I'd rather marry myself. Thank you. Like I've genuinely thought about putting a ring on this finger just for me, because why am I giving someone else that privilege to do it when in this time, like, I could ideally do it myself? But it's important to learn if you are dating. I am dating, and I am in a relationship. Think about that what you will. But as you're dating new people, it's important to know what you're looking for, what you like in a relationship, what you don't like, so that way when something comes into your life, you can kind of determine if you want to fit this puzzle piece in, or say goodbye, like, I'm sorry, this isn't working out, let's go our separate ways. And that's okay. And it's also okay to stand up someone one time. And I'm not saying one person one time in one incident and then you're like, oh, you can do it again. No, no, no. One person ever. Only ever stand up one person in your whole life ever, only once. And I did it, and she deserved it. I'm probably not going to post that, but it's how I feel. Only one person one time. If you like completely ghost them, okay, okay. Um, Learning what works for you. I think it's important. This guy's watching me. And it's also, I think the most important part about being in a relationship, you could be with someone who's hot, who's fucking beautiful, who treats you like the princess or prince you are, you know? Like they can do all those things, but you don't feel good in the relationship. Hmm. Maybe think about that. Maybe think about what would make you happy in a relationship. Because for me, doing things for myself is what makes me happy. So when I'm in a relationship with someone and they're doing things for me, that's fantastic. But there are certain things that I still need to do myself to keep that happiness, and to continue growing. Because if someone's doing everything for you, then you can't grow. You can't. You're kind of like, you can grow to capacity where they're at, but then you're kind of like stuck. Yep, we're reaching that point where Summer's running out of things to talk about, but that's okay. She has this list. But it's really important to make yourself happy in the relationship, because if you're not happy, then why are you in the relationship? Um, for me, the things that I want in a relationship, I want someone who is completely and utterly honest. It is not uncomfortable sharing the truth with me, or if they are uncomfortable, they still like force through that uncomfortability and tell me, even if they think I'm going to be upset about it. Chances are I'm not. Okay. But like someone who's open enough to discuss certain subjects that are not ideal. And number two, I need them to understand my sense of humor. I need them to understand that I'm joking 90% of the time, but for the 10% that I'm not joking, you best believe me. Okay? You best believe me. Because if you don't, like, then what kind of relationship is that? Where you don't understand what's going on. And I'm not going to force someone into these roles. I think a lot of things when people are in a relationship, especially if they're young, they're in this relationship and they're like, "Well, I can make myself these things for them, or they can change and make these things for me." That literally felt so weird on my tongue. The literal thing is that I forget. Oh my god, I had something so good to say. And my fucking stutter distracted me from it. That's great. I am really starting to get annoyed that I keep looking at me instead of the camera, and I am also annoyed that I forgot what I was going to say when it was really important. So maybe I will add it in when I edit if I remember what I was going to say. Like I want to start it over again, but I know I'll get used to it. Let me talk about the shows that I like, because that's a big part of me growing into the woman I am. The TV shows that I watch. One of my favorites at this moment, and has been for maybe a year and a half now, is the TV show Girls on HBO Max. I think it was made in like 2011, 2012, something like that. Made by Lena Dunham, who just released another memoir that I will not read. Not because I don't care. Well, yeah, it's because I don't care, but also because I'm not a big memoir person. I feel like I got it when I watched the show. But um like watch Girls on fucking HBO Max. It is the most. I will literally, I'm thinking about buying the DVDs. I don't even have a DVD player, but I literally want to buy the DVDs just so if I do get a DVD player, I can literally watch them anytime. And I don't have to pay HBO Max $18 a month just to watch my favorite fucking TV show. Oh my god, it's so good. Oh my god, it's so good. Like everything about it is a fucking masterpiece. It is so realistic to an extent that I didn't realize was possible. And it's the character dynamics. It's the character dynamics. It's the character dynamics. Oh my goodness. Like the relationships between two people, the relationships between friends, the relationship between long term friends. And even when they don't like each other, like which is most of the time, like it is incredibly done, and there are so many famous people that are now like a part of the show that you didn't that are now famous that weren't like Adam Driver's in it. Okay, who, who knew Adam Driver was gonna be in this amazing fucking television show? Oh my god! And this was like before he was famous, so it was really where he got started. And if you haven't seen Marriage Story, which I recommend you also watch with Adam Driver, you can really see his acting skills. He is I would say a chameleon. I don't know if he is a chameleon, but he's fucking a fucking gecko at least, okay? And he his like when he throws fits, like he's acting obviously when he's like upset or he's angry. Oh my god. Oh my god, he puts on such a character that I can't even fathom what's going on inside his head. And he is such like a nonchalant person when like he's gets interviews done or anything, so it's genuinely just insane to me. And he does that. And then he was in Star Wars, which is just a fucking mind fuck on its own. And I'm not a big Star Wars fan. Well, I am just for the beginning one. So I actually haven't seen the ones that Adam Driver was in, other than like the first one. Not like the very first movie, but the first one that Adam Driver was in. I'm trying to think. I don't know. But yeah, so I watched Girls like the you have it's more of like I want to say it's more of like an enemies to lovers TV show in the sense of the main character is kind of annoying and she kind of makes really poor decisions, but that's the entertainment of it. Just learn from her mistakes at the end of the day. And then like she grows into the young woman she's meant to be. It's incredible. It's incredible. I literally can't talk about it enough. But I'm gonna move on because I know some of you guys don't care. The other shows that I've seen recently are Hacks. I said Hacks. That one was really good. I really want to watch it again. And Robbie Hoffman's in it. Yes, 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 yes. And Robbie Hoffman's in it. And what's his name? Paul. I don't know. Maybe I'll insert his name here. But he was like one of the three creators of the show, and he acts in it. And he has this thing on Netflix and the characters, which is fucking incredible. And he's fucking hilarious. He is a chameleon. You want to talk about a chameleon? He's the chameleon. I can't get enough of his acting, his directing, his anything. Like that's incredible. And the fact that he created that, wow, 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 wow. I mean, obviously he had help, but Jesus Christ, that's watch Hacks. It is the most. It's so lesbianic, yet there's no nothing. Yet there's nothing going on between the two main characters, and I'm like, oh my god! And then at the very end, dude, I can't explain to you. Whenever they were like they like there were two people, and they were like, Um, I would say for audio listeners, but there are no audio listeners. You're on my channel. I'm sorry I said that. But like they had their hands like this, and she made a joke like throughout the like 6 seasons or whatever it is. Like, okay, well I'm not gonna spoil it. I'm not gonna spoil it. Just watch the show. Just watch the show. It's beautifully made. I kind of wish there was more of like a sweet ending. It's more of a bittersweet ending. But I'll watch it again and I'll let you know. I really wish I could like document shoots as I watch them because I would so do that. Um, I would so do that. But yeah, it's. I feel like watching TV and watching movies is a really important part of you growing into being a woman and the person that you are because obviously you find entertainment or you find something relatable in that sense. And it's fascinating to like watch a TV show and feel like you've actually learned something and you grew from it, or like you have a different understanding of something that you didn't before, which is immaculate. Like, just think about someone who directed that. Think about the creator of that, someone who wrote that, who didn't know that they were gonna like change your fucking chemistry in your brain. They fucking did it anyway. Fascinating. Fascinating. A goal of mine would be to write a TV show and create it and like star in it, whatever, but that's. I wouldn't say that's not happening, but that's not happening. You know, I have other ambitions at the moment. And then I feel like I would have to go to film school and then actually know how a camera works and then write out a script. Have you seen how hard it is to write out a script? Jeez. Yeah. But I haven't been watching a lot of TV. I've been watching a lot of YouTube, you know. I don't want to share who I've been watching because oh wait, I can. I've been watching Jordan Jensen and Robbie Hoffman, which I know looking like this today. Like your sweet little girl, your sweet little baby girl. I know that she looks like she wouldn't watch someone who like literally flames people's head off, but I do. But I do and I love it and I literally can't get enough. I love entertainment. I love women. Like I love them. I it's fascinating. Also, this is just like a small little thing. I'm like not even listening to this fucking sheet of paper anymore. Like I have like your home life, your eating habits, your chores, keeping clean bedtime. Like, yeah, you know all those things. You know, it's like best to get 8 to 10 hours of sleep a night as a woman, and you know that it's nice to keep things clean and eating habits for me is hard, and I'm sure for other people is hard. But like those are like basic things and I'm sure I'll go over them in another episode, but it's all about finding how those things work for you. And it's never going to be a consistent thing. Okay? There's like me and my roommate recently I made a chore chart for us. Okay? It was her idea, but I made it and it was incredible. I'm the crafty one. So I'm going to be the one to make it. I was so hyped and it looks gorgeous. Looks gorgeous. We have it on our fridge and it's to help us to do our chores on time, obviously, so our bathtub doesn't all get all grimy and our sink doesn't get all grimy and our floors like stay clean. Because at the end of the day, being clean and eating right and what was the other thing I said? Sleeping like that's all hard. Like the people who are like, oh, that's easy. Bitch, you're lying. Bitch, you're lying because what do you mean? I've been struggling with this my entire life and I've been like taking care of these things my entire life and it is hard. It is hard to do chores and eat. And then you have a job. And then there's some days where you don't feel like doing anything and it is genuinely a battle to get out of bed and that's okay. It's all about a system that works for you. Okay? And I'm going to hold your hand while I say this. It's all about a system that works for you. The system that works for your best friend isn't going to work for you. The system that works for this random person online who seems to know everything isn't going to work for you. It's it's literally just about trial and error. Okay, I'm going to let go of your hand now. I hope that was okay. Like it's literally just about trial and error. And again, like learning what you want in a relationship, learning what you want in the relationship for yourself, learning what foods, work best with your hormones, learning learning what time to go to sleep is the best time for you. Learning when you should do a night routine. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, I don't know everything. I'm hoping that maybe some way down the line I will have some of these things set in stone, but at the end of the day, it's not going to be set in stone and things are going to change. And there's always factors. And you can find the thing that works absolutely best for you, but it's still not going to work every day. And that's okay. I think a hard part for me is my OCD. In the sense of like if I don't do it perfectly, why am I doing it at all? And with my art, that's pretty easy because I do abstract art. So as long as I don't try and work on realism or anything like that, I should be good. I can create whatever. It's smooth sailing. But the second I try to do something perfectly, it falls apart in my face and I'm crying and I'm upset. And that's not productive. So I'm learning how to be productive in failing, essentially, and not being perfect. So when I make this channel and it looks rough, that's because I'm working on making things not perfect. Or when I buy food and then I don't end up eating all the food and I feel so bad wasting moldy food, but obviously I'm not going to eat the moldy food. Like that's not perfect and that's okay. It's okay that you went to the grocery store and didn't eat all the things that and you had to throw some things out. That's okay. It's next time will you do that? Next time will you be mindful about what you will and will not eat throughout the week? Or will you go to the grocery store less and buy things, or go to the grocery store more but buy less things when you go? So you eat the things that you get, and then when you finish those, you go to the store, etc., etc. But starving yourself all day and not eating anything because you genuinely beats me, okay? That's not good. That's not perfect and that's not pretty. And then a lot of other things are affected from it. Yeah. But you just have to kind of figure out the routine. Not even a routine. Routines kind of scare me, but like figure out a system that works for you. So for me, every month I make a new like little, what is it, like 12? It's like a little watercolor sheet of paper. I watercolor it, make it all fun, and then I'll write my achievements throughout the month. I like hang it up on my wall, and then I'll collect. It's called my collection of achievements, and it has been the best decision I've ever made. I don't ponder about the scary stuff. I don't write on it every day. I tally up what I've accomplished, and each month I make a new one. And then I keep the paper in this journal where then basically I have a things that I did that month during that year. It's like a little journal. That's I mastered that, okay? I really did that. And sure there's going to be some times that I like forget to wrote for I forgot to write something that was really important or like something that really great, and that's okay. Like that doesn't really bother me. I just think that this is the fact that I take away a month and there's like at least 10, 15 things that I wrote on there that I'm like, wow, even if it's, got a new lip gloss, something like that. Like it's all about the small things at the end of the day. And yeah, I love my collection of achievements. It's truly great. And little journal, it's fun to look back on. And I recently made a like sheet of all the foods that I like separated from breakfast, lunch, vegetables, fucking fruits and snacks and those things that I liked, and I put it all on a list so that when I'm hungry and I need to go to the store, I just pick a few things off the list. It was working for a little, has not worked today, but I'll find a way. But anyway, that's it's something that I did, and it helps me visualize. My problem is like visual. I'm like, oh, what do I like to eat? And then I'm like, oh, I like a hot dog. And I'm like, okay, Summer, you can't eat a hot dog. Sorry, I'm getting notifications and I'm not happy about it. Um, Nothing important. Just exactly. It's literally nothing important. So why the fuck do I care? Why are you notifying me? Why are you notifying me if it's nothing important? Um, but yeah, chores, keeping clean. It's all about finding the system that works for you. How many times can I say that? Stop listening to one person on the internet. Listen to a variety. Pick what works for you and then do that, or just don't listen to anyone. Don't get any input and do it yourself. And then trial and error it. Either works, in my opinion. Either works. Wow, I've been filming for 40 minutes. I feel like this first podcast is going well. I don't know about you. But I genuinely think that I said some important shit about how growing into a young woman is a process. Everything's a process. And then soon I won't be a young woman, I'll be a woman. And then I'll be an older woman. And then I'll be dead. If I'm lucky. But I think that's where I'm gonna stop it. I'm feeling good vibes. I feel like I should stop it here. It didn't even rain that much. It drizzled. And nobody stared at me weird. Unless you did. But if that happened, that's okay. Because that happened in the comfort of your own home or in your own presence. But if you watch this video, thank you, 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 thank you so much. Like, I literally couldn't be more grateful. Like, I literally couldn't be more grateful if you watched this video. Wow. Wow. But again, say hi to the mic. It's just a little baby mic. And I love it. I have it on a straw. I wonder what it'll be on next time. Probably a straw. Um, Fuck it. Fuck. Ooh. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your day or night or week or month. I'm not gonna say year because I hope that you're back before the end of the year. What do I know? But yes, make good decisions for yourself because you are the important one in your life. You are the most important thing in your life, kinda within scenarios. Okay, but for the most part, for the most part, you and your brain, you're stuck together. So get along the best you can. But wow, I can't believe our time together is done. I was really enjoying this. Now I have to put the mic down. Maybe I'll go edit this later today, and maybe you'll see the podcast. Maybe you'll see the podcast. So maybe. Oh yeah, obviously if you see me talking about it, I've obviously posted it, but I don't know. So think about what works for you, or don't. I'm not in control of your actions, but I think it's important to think about what works for you, what you like, what you don't like, for yourself, for a relationship, for your home life, for your hobbies, for your TV shows. Don't watch a TV show if you don't like it. Like if I said watch Girls and you started Girls and you don't like it, that just means more for me to watch. Don't worry, I'll do the hours for you. I have seen the show 13 times in the last year and a half. And that's a minimum number. There are 6 seasons, like 10 episodes each season. Like I So if I make any girls references, I'll let you know. But I have seen Hacks once. So I'm not like always binge watching TV. Just sometimes. But I was happy today. we succeeded in getting a mic, and we succeeded in making a podcast, which still doesn't have a name. I'll come up with one. Anyway, yeah. I will see you. I will be seeing you.